Everyone says we are going to turn Brazil into Venezuela, and Brazil will never be Venezuela, and Venezuela will never be Brazil. Each will be itself. What we defend is that the Venezuelan people are the owners of their destiny, and it is not up to any president of another country to give opinions on how Venezuela will be or Cuba will be. So on that
that Cuba is not a country that exports terrorists. Cuba is an example of a dignified people.
So the United States government decides to send the CIA to Venezuela. Did you see the news?
They authorized the CIA to conduct operations against Venezuela, against the peace of Venezuela that had never been seen before.
They have always done it. They have always done it. But never before has any previous government, since the CIA has existed, publicly said that it was sending the CIA to kill, overthrow, and destroy countries. Can anyone believe that the CIA has not conspired for 26 years against Commander Chavez and against me? If we now, in the month of July, made an exchange to rescue the 252 Venezuelans kidnapped in El Salvador and handed over to the United States government, 10 CIA terrorists convicted and confessed, all the coups in Latin America, proven by documents published by the United States government, declassified, all the governments were overthrown and the presidents assassinated by the CIA. Mossad, 1952 Iran a nationalist president. But for the first time in history, a government in the United States says it has given authorization and order to go attack a country. I only say, our people are clear, united, very aware. It has millions of eyes and millions of ears, and it has the means for us to once again defeat this open conspiracy against the peace and stability of Venezuela, and to achieve the peace and stability to which the people of Venezuela are entitled. With their psychological warfare, they want to frighten the people, they want to divide the people, they want to demoralize the people, they want to harm our country. But I tell you the good news that our people are not affected at all. Here the people are firmly united. Raise your hand if you want, wish, and are going to fight for Venezuela to become a colony and another star on the United States flag. And in the United States, who takes care of the right to health, education, food, work, and housing for the 40 million poor people in the United States? Who addresses that? Who talks about that? Why do they invest in missiles, in warplanes, and in war, and not invest so that the 40 million poor people on the streets have housing? They intend to govern and threaten the world. And why don't they govern their own countries? Those countries are in very bad shape. Internal violence, every day there are attacks, and 5, 10, 20, 30 young people are killed in schools and universities. Why don't they address that?
What's the next step in this war on cartels, and are you considering options, are you considering strikes on land?
Well, I don't want to tell you exactly, but we are certainly looking at land now because we've got the sea very well under control. We've had a couple of days where there isn't a boat to be found. And that, I view that as a good thing, not a bad thing. But we had tremendous amounts coming in by boats, by very expensive boats. You know, they have a lot of money.
Why did you authorize the CIA to go into Venezuela? And is there more information you can share about these strikes on the alleged...
Well, I can't do that, but I authorized for two reasons, really. Number one, they have emptied their prisons into the United States of America.
Does the CIA have authority to take out Maduro?
Oh, I don't want to answer a question like that. That's a ridiculous question for me to be given. Not really a ridiculous question, but wouldn't it be a ridiculous question for me to answer? But I think Venezuela is feeling heat, but I think a lot of other countries are feeling heat too. We're not going to let this country, our country, be ruined because other people want to drop, as you say, their worst. They have given us their worst.